PSA Collector.
What's going on, guys? It's Matt with PSAcollector.com, back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to talk a little bit about Gary Vaynerchuk's sports card investment strategy that he was discussing with Serge Ibaka from the Toronto Raptors. If you haven't seen it already, there's a video posted of Gary telling Ibaka that he should be investing in sports cards, which makes sense because he's a professional basketball player, right? However, that's not going to really be a good advice if you're just a normal business guy, but it's very fitting for the basketball, the sports players, okay? Now, if you guys are not familiar with Gary Vaynerchuk, he's an awesome dude. I've been following him for over 2 years now. He actually inspired me to start PSAcollector.com, to start my PSA Collector journey, and which evolved into my YouTube channel, okay? So if you guys haven't checked him out, Google him or YouTube him, Garyvee, Gary Vaynerchuk. He has tons of content out there, tons of motivational speeches, although he's not really a motivational speaker. He's more of a, I don't know, he's a different breed, okay? And what he's been doing in the sports card hobby is just incredible. He has single-handedly blown it up, guys. A lot of you know what I'm talking about. The card prices are skyrocketing, making it damn near impossible for us small-time collectors to buy these cards anymore, right? So these sports card investors that he's talking with, totally different level. They don't apply to us, okay? It's essentially shifting the market a little bit. So there's different levels of collectors and investors. These guys are going to be investors. They're up the top level, and the bottom level is where we are. We're collectors and investors, okay? So let's go ahead and jump into this video and see what he's talking with Serge about, and then I'm going to go on from there. So let's go ahead and jump into this video. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and I'm going to hit the play button. I'm just screen recording this.
You know what you should do? You should start investing in sports cards. I'm not kidding. Listen to me. I'm telling you, no bullshit. I need $150,000 on LeBron James rookie cards in 4 months.
Totally believable. Yeah, LeBron James cards, guys. They literally, in the past 3 months. All right, guys, just to clarify, here are the 2003 Topps Chrome LeBron James rookie cards graded PSA 10. These are auctions that have been sold. Let's go to oldest first, okay? Let's go ahead and separate these by auction. So, holy cow, look at this, guys. In December of 2019, they were a PSA 10 sold for $1,975, okay? The same month sold for $2,000, December of last year. Under 2,000, just over 2,000, 2,228. In January, we're at 2,400 already. 3,000, January 2020. 3,800. This is a refractor, so it's different. Can't include that one. Look at this, $4,000 January. I'm fairly positive these are the cards that they're talking about. The 2003 Topps Chrome, although they didn't mention it in the video. Look at this, 4,200 February, 43, 4,250, 4,600, 5,200, 6,100. Dude. In a matter of what? This is, December, under about 3 months. Yeah, 7,600. You guys see the potential here? $7,320 in March. So if you bought this card for $2K and you sold it 3 months later for 70, that's what, $5K, $5,000 profit in 3 months? And that's insane, guys. It's literally insane. I'm not sure if he had any influence on that, but they tripled in value, guys. The 2003 Topps Chrome. I'm not sure which ones he bought specifically, but okay, so then he goes into how much money can be made if you pick the right player at the right time, meaning, so you got to buy, he's talking that 80x, you're buying these cards for like $1, $2 a piece, and then you sell them for $80 to $90. That's 80 times your investment. But that's if you buy at the right time. Now, this isn't apply to all cards. Obviously, if you have the capital to buy the Luka right now or before he blew up, then you would be making 80x. But this specific example about 80x, it's very rare, and you have to be very lucky to get that kind of return. Let's skip to the finance part.
I put over $1 million in sports cards, over startups.
Okay, let's pause right there. I want you guys to name right now in the comments below who has over $1 million to put in sports cards. Go ahead, name anybody you know firsthand. $1 million to dump into sports cards. 1 million. Nobody, right? That's the thing, guys. That's what separates us small-time guys with these guys. Okay, so $1 million. So when they go into sports cards investing blindly, not knowing what to look for, not knowing what product is what, there's so many different rookie cards in today's market. It's impossible for anybody to come in and just know right off the bat, that's the card to buy. Go all in on that card. And that's where I think the 2018 Panini Prism Luka Doncic rookie cards are selling for over $500 right now. I think over $600, because these investors are coming in and just buying them up blindly. That's got to be the case. Nobody out there, me nor you, none of my watchers or viewers, are paying $600 for 2018 Panini Prism base Luka Doncic. Nobody is. The thing here that Gary's talking about, guys, yes, this is awesome. He's bringing in these big time investors. The hobby already had a bunch, but you guys need to understand, these investors are investors only. They're not collectors. We are investors and collectors. We go out there, we do the grunt work. We buy the packs, we buy the boxes, we rip the packs. We love the joy of opening the cards and pulling the cards and just smelling the wax, smelling the plastic, whatever, the factory sealed packs. We love that, guys. We love the process. We love opening the cards, submitting them to PSA, waiting 5 months, 6 months, whatever it is, getting them back and looking at the grades we got. And when we get a 10, it's like one of the best feelings ever, guys. You pull the PSA 10, and now you got it in your collection. It's an investment now. And that's what the investors are looking for. They want to buy those 10s from us. They're not going to do the process. They're not going to buy the packs, buy the boxes, open them up, inspect the cards, submit them to PSA, and wait. They're not going to do that. All they want to do is just throw money at us and buy these cards up and sit on them for 10 years, 5 years, 2 years, whatever, 30 years, 40 years if you're Gary. And that's all. Okay, so what does that mean, guys? That's great news for us. That's incredible news. We're down here, and there's different tiers of elite investors that are just flushing money down the toilet on these cards. I mean, not flushing, but to them, money is not an obstacle. Okay, it's not an obstacle. So if they buy $10,000 worth of Luka cards and the price dips and they sell for $8,000, they take a $2,000 hit. Who cares? They don't care. They got plenty of money. Okay, to us, that's a huge hit. It's something we can't afford. So we have to stop and do our due diligence and research these cards, research the products, look at the pop reports, look at the print runs if we can, really hone in and investigate which cards we should be spending our hard-earned money on. Money that we could easily be putting towards, home improvements or other things that we might not be paying attention to because we want to spend an extra $100 on some Luka cards because we know that they're going to go up next week. These guys don't have that worry. We do. So that's what separates us, and you guys need to keep that in mind. When you see the prices of some of these cards, and something's fishy, like something doesn't make sense with these, that's the reason, guys. These investors, big-time investors with money to burn, are throwing money at these cards, not knowing what they're doing. They're going in blind, and they're just buying up whatever. Now, that's fine. If that's what they want to do, that's fine, because they're on a different level. If they want to compete for those cards, if Gary wants to buy all 8,000 of the 2018 Panini Prism PSA 10s out there, if he wants to buy all 8,000 of them and just, control the market, that's fine. That's what he wants to do. And then he can sell them to his, clients for $1,000 a piece and triple his money, whatever. I don't even know what his plan is. But I do like how he talked about Hakeem Olajuwon's rookie. That got me thinking. I mean, I was already looking into the older cards, the vintage stuff. You guys know I have been. I know a lot of you guys have been. You've seen my videos. The older stuff is definitely being overlooked right now. And I think there's going to be a resurgence of that slowly over the next couple of years, decades. So that's all I wanted to talk about, guys. Gary Vaynerchuk's videos, yes, they are influencing the market. They're not manipulating them. There's no way he's manipulating the market on purpose. He's just a huge social media icon. He talks globally. His videos are seen by millions and millions of people, and that's what it is. So, which he loves. He has a passion for it, guys. You can tell he has a passion for collecting. I think that's all he wants to do all day and every day anymore. He doesn't want to do any more of the Garyvee stuff. He wants to do the sports card investing, which that would be my ideal career, was buying and selling sports cards. But he's not trying to negatively influence the market or manipulate the market. He's just simply talking about it and guys are going out there and blindly just buying whatever he's talking about. It's a huge gamble, okay? And it's meant to be fun. It's not meant to be stressful. Don't stretch your bank account thin. If you can't afford it, you can't afford it, okay? Do what I did. Create a side hustle and get like income to pay for your hobby. That's essentially why I started PSAcollector.com, is to have a side hustle to hopefully help fund my hobby addiction. And it does. It makes me a little bit of money. However, I still have a full-time job. I still have a family, and I still pay money out of pocket for these cards because, guys, it's addicting. You guys know it's addicting. With that being said, guys, one of the biggest things you should look at and look into is evaluate. Should you be spending money on the unopened boxes, the retail boxes, or should you guys be buying the cards? That's what I want you to take out of this video. It's up to us to buy these cards raw and ungraded and submit them to PSA or SGC or BGS, whatever you want to submit to. SGC and BGS definitely have a better turnaround time. However, PSA has the highest resale value potential. If you guys are in it for the long-term game, I highly suggest going with PSA. They have the best resale potential. Anyway, it's up to us to submit these cards, get them graded, separate the PSA 10s from the 9s and the 8s, and then sit on them and invest in them, guys. The hobby is blowing up. There's no better time to get into it than yesterday. Just don't make it stressful, make it fun. Take everything you see on the internet with a grain of salt. Do your own research, do the due diligence, and have fun with it, guys. Spend your money wisely. Don't overpay for stuff just because there's a recent influx in attention on a player. Buy low, sell high, have fun with it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking the video. Thanks for subscribing. I'll see you on the next one, all right?